Hello students, today we will learn that how to calculate depreciation and interest on capital for a particular transaction. Now as you all must be aware of the fact that depreciation is the wear and tear of an machinery of an asset due to its uses over a period of time. Okay, and interest on capital is an expense for the business and an income for the proprietor. So now let us understand that how to calculate this kind of transactions in our sum. Now if you concentrate on number B, it's written that purchase machinery costing rupees 2 lakh on 1/6/2009, provide or charge depreciation at 5%. That means for this date has been given for a certain purpose. That means this date will help us to calculate that for how many months or what is the period of time that the machinery has been used for the current year. So let us get into the year starting from the accounting year for this sum is 1st April 2009 to 31st March 2010. Okay, that is why it is written as year ended on 31st March 2010. So now if you see the question that we have purchased the machinery on 1st June, that means we have used the machinery for business from the month of June to the month of March in the next year, that is 1/6/2009 to 31st March 2010 gives us 10 months of time. So we will calculate the depreciation on this machinery for 10 months. The calculation will be rupees 2 lakh into 5% into 10 by 12. Okay, and next one, if you see that interest on capital, it is given as 6% for 6 months. That means our capital was 10 lakh. It might be somewhere you will get that the interest will be provided for a certain amount of the capital. Okay, so that will be mentioned in the question, but since it is not mentioned in the question, so we take our capital as 10 lakh. So for that we have to calculate the interest as 10 lakh into 6% into 6 by 12. Right, now one more thing new has been added in this sum, that is if you look into transaction of number E. Now Rahul, who owed us rupees 20,000, becomes insolvent and a final dividend of 60 paisa in a rupee is received from him. This means that 60% of the amount is recovered from him, from Rahul, and the rest of the portion becomes a bad debt. Okay, so in my transaction, in my entry, I will show you that how to record all this. So the first entry, when we start the business, cash account debit to capital account, then we have purchased the machinery to cash, and then we have provided depreciation. So depreciation is debited as it is an expense, and machinery is credited because it reduces the value of machinery. Right, next we have interest on capital to capital account. Interest on capital is an expense for us, so we have debited it, and the calculation of the interest I have told you how to do it. And then bad debts to Rahim, this bad debt is written off, so bad debt account debit to the debtor account. And lastly we have recovered that 60% of 20,000 is your 12,000, and if you deduct 20,000 if you deduct 12,000 from 20,000, you get as 8,000. So remaining amount, 40% of the amount or 40 paisa of 100 rupees becomes your bad debt. Okay, so and then we have to credit the debtor account. So I hope this explanation is clear. If anyone has any problem, they can ask me their doubts. Thank you all.